This conference
Okay.
will now be recorded.
Hey, so welcome to everyone again. Really appreciate the time for the time you took to get here. Our presenter for today is Melissa. So we are very excited to hear on what Melissa's going to share with us today. So Melissa, I'm going to hand over to you, and then just to remind you your mic. Then if you have any questions, please feel free to type it in the message box on the top. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to switch on your camera and just raise your hand if you have a question.
Great stuff. Thank you so much, Ilse Marie. I hope that everybody can hear me and see me. Can you see my screen? Can you hear me clearly? Everything good? Fantastic. So, hello everybody, and thank you so much for this time that we have together. Like Ilse Marie mentioned, I'm really sorry about this afternoon. I was already set up to go, and of course, technology decided to interfere. So I'm really sorry about that. I did manage to get back on, but obviously we had decided on the time. So thank you so much for now joining us at 2:30. And I really hope that you enjoy the session with me this afternoon, where we're really going to be talking about the Clean Touch certified, really looking at the health and safety protocols that are going to be a really critical part of our business going forward. Now, I know that this is something that we've always really implemented. I mean, I still remember sitting my hygiene and sterilization classes when I was in first year and second year when I was in college, and that was many, many years ago. And I think the colleges have definitely got stricter. And if I think about even when I started my journey with Dermalogica, I was the college instructor, and I traveled around to all the colleges. And something that never ever got less every year that I went into colleges was the hygiene and sterilization. That is probably the one thing that we have always been incredibly strict with our skincare therapists, and cleaning our areas and all of that. I don't really need to go into too much with that, with you on that. But I think we've always been so used to doing it that we've probably never made such a big noise about doing it because it was part of our job. It's just what we quietly did. And now with this virus and such a massive focus on hygiene and sterilization, I think it's important that we are making a bigger noise about it, but not forgetting to highlight that this is not new for us. So we're not unsure about the protocols. We're not going to forget to do something because we've been doing it for as long as the business has been around and for as long as the industry has been around. So it is really exciting that Dermalogica came up with this campaign to really help support the professional skincare therapist. But not only the professional skincare therapist, every single person that is in our industry. Not only, nail specialists, front desk coordinators, skincare therapists, not just to Dermalogica, but to globally around the world, to anybody that kind of wants to say, I've gone over and above. I want to implement higher standards in my business. This course has been free to anybody, and it's really something that we are incredibly proud of and that we are encouraging you to enforce in your business as well. Now, I'm not sure if any of you would have seen on Dermalogica SA on our Instagram page, I went live about 2 weeks ago, I think it is, with Monica from Sorbet Lone Hill, and her and I spoke a little bit live on the Clean Touch Certified and why it was so important in her business to have this certificate and to have it proudly displayed on the window that says you can come in and we've gone over and above. And I haven't checked in a while, but within a weekend, so 3 days, that session that I had with her had 2,500 views. So it is on our Dermalogica SA page, which means that consumers have seen that. 2,500 people saw that and they heard about this Clean Touch certified. And I encourage the consumers that when you are going ahead and looking to go back and have your skin treatment, to go back and have your nail treatment, to ask for that, because it's something that we really are showcasing because we're proud of it and we really do feel it's so vitally important in your business. Something that I just would like to share with you around some stats is globally they have had almost 34,000 enrollments for the Clean Touch certification. So globally, all around the world, non-therapists, therapists, Dermalogica, non-Dermalogica, 34,000 people have enrolled. To keep you in the loop in terms of South Africa, we have had 720 individuals that are Clean Touch certified. So really, really exciting and something that we are very, very proud of. I unfortunately wasn't able to get an image for you to share with you today, but they have been sharing with us globally where South Africa stands compared to some other countries around the world. And I'm very excited to tell you that we even have more Clean Touch certified individuals, more than Germany, more than New Zealand. So just from what I can remember off the top of my head, but we are within about the top, I would say, we're in the top 10 in terms of Clean Touch certified, but it is our goal, of course, to get much higher than that. I do have a little something exciting for you at the end, which I hope will encourage you to ensure that you, as well as all of your therapists in your business, are also Clean Touch certified. So you're going to hang on for that. But it's something that we're really proud of, and we're going to keep that number climbing. And hopefully within another week or two, I can tell you that that number has doubled. And please also just remember, perhaps you're not aware just yet, and I'll remind you about it a little bit later on, but please encourage your skincare therapists, anybody that works within your business that you have asked to do the Clean Touch certified, that you get them to send that to the educational coordinator within the region. So that would be Kelly for Cape Town, Kim for KZN, and Melody for Joburg. So if you're not sure what that email address is, please contact your BC and ask for that email address, or send your copy of your certificate to your brand consultant and they will forward it on. Because what we do want to do is we want to put that certificate next to your name, and that also is a way that's going to help us to track all of our Clean Touch certified individuals in South Africa. To give you an idea, if you haven't had a chance just yet to have a look at what this Clean Touch certification is, we are going through 12 specific Dermalogica principles for enhanced service safety. So these protocols and principles are not in place of what is going to be put in place that the government is going to be providing. They really are addition over and above. So an opportunity for us to say, this is what the government requires. We have absolutely adhered to that, but we are taking it a step further. And this is what else we are doing to ensure that your health is a priority for us. So we do also have these Dermalogica principles in what we call pro cards. So to give you an idea, these are what the cards would look like. We have these for our therapists when they perform skin treatments. But we will have the opportunity to have these cards where you can place them alongside your pro skin cards, or of course to have them separate, and then you can still ring bound them as well. So your therapist can have them near her so that she doesn't forget anything, or to have it at least on display so that the consumer or the client that is in your business will be able to have a look at what additional service safety you have implemented into your business. So I'm just going to recap those 12 for you really quickly so that you can get an idea of how we are going to be ensuring enhanced service safety. So we will be pre-screening our clients and making sure that any of your employees to make sure that they're not sick and that they have not come into contact with any confirmed COVID-19 cases. We recommend that clients in high-risk, vulnerable groups not get treatments. We are going to be maintaining physical distancing in common areas. So you'll often hear about the word social distancing, but something that we are definitely focusing on is that physical distance between each other. Masks are compulsory or required in common areas, and we wear clean masks, face shields, and aprons during treatment, meaning that before we see a new client, we will be changing our face mask, our apron, and our face shield to again ensure enhanced service safety. We recommend thorough hand washing instead of gloves, because sometimes what can happen from a lot of consumers is what we're realizing is they're putting their gloves on, so they're perhaps not sanitizing as frequently as they should be because they think that I'm protected because I've got my gloves on, but then they're still touching lots of things with their gloves, which means they're still spreading the germs. So you don't necessarily, it would really depend on, what protocol is put in place in terms of wearing gloves or not. But even if you are wearing gloves, we still encourage frequent hand washing and sanitization, even with the gloves on. Okay, so you're not going to wash or sanitize your hands any less just because you've got gloves on. We disinfect professional use products after each use, so ensuring that you have enough time after each of your clients come in for their treatment, booking enough time between appointments so that you can thoroughly clean, wipe down, spray every single tray, trolley, product that is in that area that could have been used or even exposed. Our beds are clean with freshly laundered linen for each client, so that's something that's also not new there. We do change the linen after every client, but again, just making a bigger noise about that we are definitely doing it. But also what we've got is to change the linen, but then protect the linen using the taints. And then we clean and disinfect all equipment and surfaces before use. So even after the client has left and you've booked yourself, let's say an hour or 45 minutes to clean the area, when your new client comes in, you are again going to give a quick disinfect to that area and to the equipment. You can say to the client, I have absolutely done this already, but I'm showing you again that I am really making sure that your safety is a priority for me. And the last few points there is we store clean and dirty items and tools separately. So you would have perhaps sat Ilse Erasmus, one of her previous sessions with you, where she showed you the containers that have been labeled clean and dirty. So it's really important that you don't, have this, all of these clean items and you put perhaps one of the dirty items back into all the other clean items. Not only are you going to land up infecting or dirtying all the other equipment, but you're taking up a lot of time. So at least if you can take out and place somewhere else, you will be saving yourself some time there as well. We disinfect high-touch areas at least hourly, or I would at least recommend that when the consumer does pay and they leave, just give it a wipe in between every single client, just to be 100% safe. And then we clean our retail testers before and after use. So you can apply the testers to the hands and you can then avoid any jars. So that's something that you'd really need to work out with your therapist, that you avoid, touching the retail tester products between, clients and therapists. Of course, we still want our clients to feel and play and experience the product before they buy, but we really do need to keep an eye out that not too many clients are touching all the products at once and that we don't risk any type of cross-contamination. So, perhaps you want to put those tester products into a little tray, which you can then call a product pool, and the therapist can be the one that is touching the product. She can decant it onto the back of the client's hand, and the client can fill the product herself, and the client's not coming into contact with those retail products. So those are really a fantastic summary of the guidelines that are used in addition to. Please take note that they're not replacing any of the local guidelines that have been put in place in your store, in your region, in the country. Oopsie, sorry about that. Okay, sorry. So they really are over and above or in addition to. So here's a really nice kind of summary again on a one-pager, what those 12 Dermalogica principles for enhanced service safety would look like. So that is something that you can go ahead and get printed out. You can have that in your treatment rooms. You can have it on display so that when a consumer does see this clean touch certified window decal, then they can say, well, what is this? And you can go ahead and show them this is the course that my team has done, and they had to make sure that they got, they had to pass, they had to get a certain amount to be able to achieve their certificate. And you can even go a step further and place all of your therapists or your entire team, have a wall somewhere where it's got all of their certificates on. They've taken the time to do this course. It's not an easy course. They really needed to know their work, and put their work on display, put that certificate on display. We also have the Back in Touch booklet. So that also is an opportunity for you to go through a message from Jane, a message from Aurelian Liz, who is the global CEO. Again, it's got those 12 principles in there, as well as some other really important information to assist you in getting back in touch with your clients and in your business. Again, to be able to assist you, we have put some further videos and guidelines together to assist you in your business. And I do hope that you are all going to be able to see. I just want to make sure here. I'm not sure if you are going to be able to see what I am trying to share with you. Okay, it doesn't seem like it wants to re-share my screen. So what I'm just going to then talk you through, it's not a problem at all, but if you click on this link, let me just go back to that for you. Hopefully you will all be able to, can everybody still see my, I hope everybody can still see my screen there. So we will share this link with you if you haven't seen what I'm about to just explain to you. But we do have, when you click on this link, it will take you to the Dermalogica South Africa YouTube channel, and it will show you the video of your client walking into the business, your client going into the treatment room, your client coming to the front desk, your client at the retail product. So it shows you, there's about 20 videos where they have role played what to do and what the new protocols would look like around these new hygiene and sterilization principles that we have put in place. So once you then go ahead and think to yourself, right, I need this in my business. All of the Dermalogica stores are starting to get their team to do this. Even when we had our meeting this morning, they said there's probably about 100 people that are non-Dermalogica stockists, but they've also gone ahead and said, I want this certificate on my wall. So if you're thinking, okay, great, I need to get this as well, you would go onto www.dermalogica.com/inthistogether. So you would click on that. and it will take you straight to the course. You can click on start this course and it will take you through the videos as well as the reading content. So there are two options for you to choose from that you can decide. Do you want to listen to Jennifer as she goes through the information, or do you want to read the information at your own pace? So it will take probably about half an hour maximum if you are watching those videos. And at the end, it will then say to you, okay, you've got your quiz. There's about 12 or so questions, and you will then complete them all. Read those questions carefully because it is a little bit tricky. But read them carefully, choose the most correct answer, and at the end, you will then get your certificate. So this is what your certificate would look like. This is just my certificate that I achieved. So this is what it would look like. Like I said, it will, straight after your course, it will come up that you would be able to, you know, save it like that. Otherwise, you will be sent an email, and it will then have your certificate there for you that you can then just go ahead and download. And then, like I said, please go ahead and print it, go ahead and laminate them, not only, you know, as the business owner, but your entire team. Try and find some sort of space in your business that you can promote that, whether it's in the treatment rooms, by the mani-pedi stations, or by the retail area. Another idea is if you wanted to have a sticker or have something that says, you know, my therapist or my team are Clean Touch certified, ask me what does that mean. So again, it allows the therapist to engage in a conversation with your clients, and they can really say, well, I went on a course, it was digital, but I went on a course and I went and I learned all about proper sanitization, disinfection, over and above what I already know. So I know how to interact with my clients safely, and I know how to perform treatments with the utmost level of sanitation and hygiene. So just to create that conversation. So something that's really exciting is get Clean Touch certified and win, and you can win a hamper valued at 5,000 Rand. So really, really exciting. We have been seeing a lot of our therapists posting all on social media. You know, they did the certificate a while ago. You know, they sent it on the WhatsApp group, or they sent it to us privately as educators. And they said, you know, look, Mel, look what I achieved. But we really just wanted to, you know, give an opportunity to our therapists to say, because you're so proud of that, go ahead and showcase that to any of your clients that might be following you on Instagram or on Facebook. You know, put it out there, tag your friends, challenge your friends to do the same. So it is a Clean Touch competition, and it is going to give you the opportunity to stand a chance to win one of 5 hampers valued at 5,000 Rand each. So it's really just to, you know, help each other get back in touch. We really want to get back in touch with our clients as soon as possible. We know how much they are missing us and how desperately we want to get back, you know, and hands-on with our clients. This is an international certification, so also mention that to your clients. And when you're talking about this on your page, you know, say we've done an international course with Dermalogica, through Dermalogica South Africa, but with the Dermalogica US team, and it's really, really exciting. So step 1, you need to get Clean Touch certified. So you're going to click on that link, which Ilse Marie will share all the links that I have had on the presentation for you today. I'll make sure that she gets them, and she will definitely forward them on. So you're going to get Clean Touch certified, and then you're going to post it. So you're going to be really proud, and you're going to brag a little bit about it and say that you got your certificate. So, you know, post it on Facebook, post it on Instagram, you know, get your therapist to post it on their own pages, post it on your store pages, and then, of course, to really showcase there that you have taken the pledge, you have agreed to implement these steps into your business. And of course, don't forget to fill in the hashtag on your post, hashtag Clean Touch SA, hashtag Dermalogica SA. Because what is going to happen is at the end of this competition, we're going to pull those 2 hashtags, and then we're only going to see your post if it has that hashtag. So that's what you're going to hashtag, and then you're going to tag or challenge 5 of your friends or 5 colleagues to do the same. So making sure that they can challenge each other within the store or from different stores. They can then go ahead and post, and they can challenge even more friends. So it's a phenomenal drive, and we just want to showcase to all of our clients that are missing us that we have gone over and above. Just something extra to mention, that this competition is for all Dermalogica stockists and tribe members. I know that pretty much the whole of the Dermalogica South Africa head office team have completed their certificate as well, whether they are in finance, customer service, marketing, or education. Plus industry professionals, which would include your hairdressers, barbers, nail technicians, massage therapists, college students, we're driving this a lot with them, business owners, and our lecturers. So really, really full drive to create that brand awareness around we've gone over and above to be Clean Touch certified. Competition closes on the 28th of June, so you still have some time to put your post up and go and tag your friends and your colleagues, and the winners will be announced by the 1st of July. So, keep on pushing your team, get them to tag each other, get them to keep on posting, and don't forget about those hashtags. Thank you so much, everybody. I really hope that you have enjoyed that session with me today. And I think, as you all know, we've really focused on, we want to get back in touch with our clients. We really want to showcase what we are doing. So, please start bragging now already, or start showcasing on those social media platforms what you are doing in terms of health and sanitation, hygiene. Don't wait until you get that confirmation of when we're going to be opening. Start doing it now already, so when there's no stresses, you've got it all prepared, and your clients have been made aware about it, at least a few weeks ago. So you'll be ready to get them back and to get back in touch with our clients. Thank you so much, everybody.
Great stuff. Cool. And I know you'll be sharing links with me, and I'll be sharing it with the BCs, and that will be shared with the owners then. So just a huge thank you, and thanks for everyone for joining in on the session as well today.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay. Thanks, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.